All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, these are going to be 11 tips that are going to make you a profitable day trader. And I'm actually going to do reverse psychology on your ass, and I'm going to give you guys 11 things not to do. And then after, in turn, by going over those 11 things not to do, we're gonna go over like the counterpart of that and pretty much give you guys like things to do. Because one of my favorite people, Alex Hormozy, in the business world, and like also a lot of his shit translates over to day trading. He does this a lot of times, and he says it's not what you do that makes you the best or like really good at what you're doing, it's what you don't do. Because a lot of people try and do as much as possible, and a lot of people do a lot of things, but it's almost, you sometimes do a little bit too much. And like the people that are best at their craft, it's really what they don't do. So I wanna make this video kind of a little bit of a reverse psychology video, and hopefully this helps you guys picture and process this a little bit better. Okay, so number one, we're gonna go just right down the list. I'll explain some of them, but number one, don't over leverage, okay? Why aren't we over leveraging? You guys know damn well, risk management is the number one biggest thing in trading. If you risk your whole portfolio, you won't live to trade another day. Don't over leverage, use risk management, risk 1 to 3% per trade. Don't full port or else you'll lose everything. Number two, don't overtrade. Same thing as over leveraging, except in this case, let's say you're risking 1 to 3%, but you take 100 trades and you lose all 100 of them, you risk 1%, boom, account's gone, right? Don't overtrade, and that leads me into number three, which is not forcing trades, okay? Don't force trades. Stop trying to make up some random reason why you should enter a trade during Asian session, during spread hour, when market's not even fucking moving, when the market is, you know, super low volume and low volatility. Stop trying to make those excuses just for you addicts with this trading shit. You guys are treating it like gambling to get into another trade. Stop forcing trades and stop trying to make a trade make sense, or stop trying to justify a trade that you know doesn't make sense just to take a trade, okay? Number, I believe, 4, don't get greedy. Why can't we get greedy? Because you'll start extending take profits, and you'll start thinking that you can make more money than you're actually supposed to, and that's not good. You'll also start trying to compound your account. You'll start trying to over leverage, over risk. Not good. Next, don't be scared or fearful within the market. If you enter the market scared, if you keep moving your stop loss down, or if you exit a position halfway down into drawdown and then boom, price ends up going into your direction, it's gonna fuck you up mentally, okay? Stop being scared within the market. Be confident, but don't be overconfident, okay? And that's going to lead us into number, I think, 6. Don't be overconfident. If you're overconfident in the market, what's that going to cause you to do? It's going to cause you to think that, hey, you're that man and you can't lose a single trade. Guess what? Losing's part of the game. And if you're overconfident, you're going to, what? Over leverage, over trade, and probably end up losing a lot of money because of it. Number 7, don't overanalyze. A lot of you guys sit down on the chart, you get ready, you set up your strategy, you're like, perfect, okay? You use risk management, it's set up perfectly. No high impact news, right? You're following every rule, and then boom, you enter the trade, and then right when you enter the trade, you're like, fuck. You go through all the more chart analysis, you go on the higher time frames, you go on the monthly time frame, and you're like, man, I just went against the monthly bias, but you're trading on the 1 minute, and then you end up fucking up your head, closing the position too early. That goes along with being fearful within the market. Boom, end up closing the position. What will happen? Price will probably go in your direction. Stop overanalyzing. Once you press the button to trade, just be done with it. Okay, number 8, don't blame the markets, okay? Guess what? The market moved in the direction that it's going to move. Oh, the market's moving weird. Oh, the market's consolidating. Why didn't you know that? It's your fault. Stop blaming the markets. It's always your fault. You are the reason why you lost money, and you are the reason why you made money. And the sooner you understand that, the better off you'll be. Okay, number 9, stop listening to your friends. Stop trading with your friends. That's like the worst thing possible. I see so many people saying, me and my friend took this. Fuck off, bro. You guys are on different learning curves. One of you guys might be able to learn and be profitable in trading, and the other one might take 10 years and never be profitable in trading. The other one might take 3 years and be profitable in trading. You guys don't understand the markets the same way. Stop learning with your friends, stop trading with your friends, and stop taking your friends' trades. You guys are literally stupid as hell if, hey bro, I just placed this trade because it works with this strategy. You're unprofitable. Oh, my fucking boy, he just took this trade using this strategy and it's the perfect setup. Is your boy profitable? Has your boy showed you a payout? Didn't think so. Stop taking your friends' trades, stop learning with your friends, and I know it's hard, do this shit solo. Stop talking about trading with your friends. Okay, number 10, stop watching YouTube. You're done, okay? If you guys understand a strategy that works for you, that makes sense in your head, stop watching YouTube traders, stop watching TikTok traders, stop trying to learn the next best thing, the freaking key to success. There is none, okay? There's no key to success. It's just time in the fucking market, okay? Once you understand the strategy, once you understand the base foundations of trading, bro, you're cool, you're done, you're fine, you're ready to go. You just have to spend time in the market, okay? Just, slowly start filling up and patching up those mistakes that you make, and sooner or later, you'll be profitable, okay? And last but not least, number 11, don't make the same mistakes over and over again. So all that list that I just gave you, those are mistakes that you guys are going to be making. Honestly, like top 10 mistakes that you guys could make in trading. If you make it once, make sure it never fucking happens again. The biggest thing for me was when I was trading, I would over leverage and I wouldn't learn from it. I would over trade and I wouldn't learn from it. Next day, next week, maybe the next day I would be like, bet I'm gonna use 1% risk, and then I would win the trade, and it would be a great trade because guess what? I followed all the rules and I did what I was supposed to, and then what would happen? I would get overconfident and I would be like, damn, I'm actually really good at trading. I just won this last trade, so what am I gonna do tomorrow? Over leverage, over trade. What happened? Count blown. Rinse and repeat for months, for years. Don't make that happen to you. Okay, so now let's go back to the top of the list and go over the things that you should do, okay? And the actual tips that will help you turn into a profitable day trader. So number 1, we said don't over leverage. So what are you going to do? Use risk management. Number 2, don't over trade. What are you going to do? Trade reasonably, okay? Don't trade on high impact news days. Don't trade when there's not a setup, okay? And stop trading during agent session. Only take 1 to 2 trades. You guys should really only be taking 1 trade a day. Okay, sometimes I take 2 trades a day, but there's a lot of days that I don't even trade when it doesn't make sense to me, and look where I'm at, profitable. Number 3, don't force trades. What are we going to do? We are going to wait patiently for our setup. If the market doesn't give us anything that doesn't fit exactly into our strategy, that doesn't make sense to us, we are not entering into the market. A day out of the market is better than a day in the market. Okay, number 4, don't get greedy, okay? We don't want to get greedy, so what are we going to do? Remain cool, calm, and collected. We're going to use risk management. We're not going to extend take profits. We're going to keep the take profits there. We're going to use risk management. We're going to use 1 to 3% risk, and we're going to just follow through with our trading plan, okay? Number 5, don't get scared, don't get fearful. What are you going to do? You are going to have a calm confidence. Again, remember, we talked about overconfidence. We are going to have confidence knowing that, hey, I have a strategy that I know that works. Maybe even if you're unprofitable, you have to sit there and be confident enough to execute when your strategy says to, and also be confident enough to not enter the market when it doesn't fit everything within your strategy. And then also be confident enough when you're in a losing streak. Dude, I have losing weeks, I have losing days, but the next day, what am I going to do? Going to execute. Next day, right? Next week. What, bro, like you guys see this shit happen on TikTok all the time. You guys see me say like, damn man, I had a losing week, all the comments, damn TJR got patched, TJR is unprofitable. Next week, bro, literally every single time I fucking kill it. Literally this like the month before this one, before October, okay, I didn't have a great trading month. I made like 50K. October, 300 bands. You know, it's just law of averages, okay? If you're a profitable day trader, things will come, okay? It's highs and lows. It's just an uptrend, okay? You're gonna have retracements, okay? Everything's fine. Be confident. Number 6, don't be overconfident, okay? We don't want you guys being overconfident in the market. So again, that's the same thing. Be calmly confident. Understand that, hey, like, things can go wrong. I can lose in the market. Profitable traders lose in the market. Profitable traders have losing weeks. Profitable traders have sometimes even losing months, okay? So there's no reason to be overconfident, thinking you can't lose, thinking you're the best ever, especially if you guys are watching this video, you're probably unprofitable. Why are you overconfident? Just have the confidence enough to execute, okay? Next, don't overanalyze. So what are you going to do? Analyze, execute, hands off. Okay, don't go back into the chart and try and go on all the extra time frames and look over like these 5 new strategies that you learned and apply it to the trade that you just took. Just be cool, calm, and collected. Execute, don't over analyze. Sit down, analyze the chart for like 15, 20 minutes, wait for your entry, execute, you're done. Okay, after that, Don't blame the markets. Blame yourself. You're the only one to blame, okay? We're not going to be blaming the markets. We are going to be blaming ourselves. Why did you lose the trade? You did something incorrectly. You didn't see this happen. Go back, journal it, okay? Journal your trades. That's going to be one of the biggest things that's going to help you guys turn profitable. If you guys go back test the trades that you took and see, okay, what could I have done better? What did I do incorrectly? Instead of saying, oh, well, the market just changed. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Shut the fuck up. It's your fault. Stop trying to point fingers. There's no one to point at besides yourself. Who pressed buy? Who pressed sell? Who didn't set a stop loss? Who extended their take profit? Who was overconfident? Who over leveraged? Who over traded? It's fucking you. Moving on. Stop listening to your friends. Again, like I said before, this should be a solo mission. Trade by yourself, do analyzation by yourself. It's cool to tell your friends like, yo, I'm doing well, I'm like starting to turn profitable, I'm a break-even trader now, or like, yo, I just had my first winning week. Cool, we're not trying to teach our friends, one, because you're not profitable. You're not trying to learn from your friends. Why? Because they're not profitable. It's like two people who fucking suck ass at basketball trying to teach each other how to play basketball and trying to teach each other tips and tricks. You guys are not going to get better together. You guys are just going to suck ass together. So stop doing it, okay? Cool. Next, stop watching YouTube. Like I said before, this should be a solo game, okay? Once you understand the strategy that you want, once you understand everything about trading, and believe it or not, you probably already do. You probably already have a strategy that works, whether it's smart money concepts, whether it's support and resistance, whatever strategy makes sense in your head, cool, use it and delete YouTube, never watch another trading video ever again, and just make it between you, the charts, and your journaling. And trust me, that is going to be one of the biggest things that helps you turn profitable. And then lastly, we're not gonna make the same mistakes again. So what are we going to do? We are going to learn from the mistakes that we make, and we're never going to do them again. If we over leverage one time, make sure it never happens again. If we over trade one time, make sure it never happens again. If we get greedy, make sure it never happens again. If we get scared, if we get fearful, if we exit a trade too early, make sure it never happens again. If we overanalyze, make sure it never happens again. If we get overconfident and that causes us to be greedy, that causes us to over leverage, that causes us to overtrade, make sure it never happens again. If we start blaming the market, start pointing fingers, okay, take a step back, make sure that shit never happens again. Blame yourself, okay, learn from the mistakes that you make. If you start listening to your friends, start taking a trade that your friend suggests and you know damn well he has never made money from the market, don't do that shit again. If you catch yourself watching a YouTube video that says, this is the 5-minute RSI EMA crossing Bollinger Band strategy that's going to make you $1 million in 2 days from day trading, just sit down, read the title of the YouTube video, understand that you fucked up, and make sure it never happens again. So those are my 11 tips to help you guys turn into a profitable day trader. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of video. I honestly like doing these types of videos. I thought this was pretty fun, just sitting down and brain dumping on y'all. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.